Okay, I started.
Oh, music.
Okay, we last left off. I'm gonna turn that off now that I have your attention.
Well, I thought it was just gonna be a great, like, dramatic, thing. Well, okay, fine, whatever.
Alright, we last left off with you guys having killed the bugbear known as Bogdal, who had... No, not Bogdal. That's not a bugbear. Known as Dirtbutt.
Dirtbutt.
Dirtbutt. You had killed... You know what? I like that music. We'll leave that on.
Okay.
But you had killed him and destroyed his reign over the goblin tribe. Grandma, you had befriended the goblin shaman known as Grenel.
Cows being cows.
Perhaps
Is that how it's gonna be?
Yeah, perhaps a little more than friends.
Yay!
And thus earning her favor, allowing you access down the shaft into the name of this place, the Undergrove, the Dark Grove, something.
I think it was Undergrove.
I think it was Undergrove too.
Something spooky.
I have your map here. I will send you the room that you find yourself in. If I can find it.
You're not going to ask them how they all get down the hole?
Oh,
There's
yeah, I
stairs.
guess that's a good flavor text thing there. How do you guys choose to descend?
There are vines, right?
Yes.
Okay, Grandma will climb down the vines.
Make a dex check.
No!
Like, how else am I gonna go there? I don't have any things. It's a 20! Fuck you! So I didn't even need the vines, I just
Yeah,
fucking
no,
floated.
you didn't even use the vines. You just did like the superhero 3-point landing down at the bottom.
Land on your, land on your knees.
Yes, I used my fist, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
I gotta climb down the ropes with a little bit more tentativeness because I haven't mentioned this, but my character's probably gonna be a little claustrophobic.
Take a disadvantage?
No, let's not take a disadvantage. He's just gonna climb down them more carefully. Fuck no, let's not.
I'm
make
just gonna make you
absurd.
do a dex check for now. This is
Please no.
purely flavor.
But just in
You're-
flavor, he's
you're a
just like
bard.
this. Fucking no, I don't like this. He's also a horse. I
Oh, yeah,
rolled a
what's your new health, guys?
Mine's 18.
Mine is
27.
God
No,
damn,
mine's 27.
31.
I'm so upset. Why is hers
31?
31?
Because I had a 1d8 and plus my con is 3.
That's
I
stupid.
rolled a 6 plus 3.
Alright, so 15 plus 4 equals out to 19, but my character's probably still be like, I don't like this.
You're good. You,
My character's never so casually just like, is this a terrible time to mention I have claustrophobia?
Yes, but
shimmy your way down. Then you can see from above, after watching Grandma cannonball her way down, and Candy kind of shuffle down uncomfortably. Sylvan, how do you choose to descend? Also, Candy, what was your health again?
27.
27.
After just
The
learning
music is...
that I've been just crippling myself for the last 16 hours of my life.
Drop down with mage armor, do superhero.
No. Romance.
Oh, whoops, I closed all of my tabs.
You know what? I'm just going to climb down like a normal person.
Okay. Just make a dex check.
What about switcheroo?
No, 'cause what if I need that for the boss battle?
Use it on Candy, so Candy has to climb down again.
Where's my niece? Oh no, here. Okay, so I roll a d20, yeah?
A d8 plus your dex modifier.
D8? What? That's nuts.
Or a d20, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Did I say d8?
Yeah, you said D8.
Oops.
Oops.
You were trying to get me to fail. Like, oh, Shiro doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
I mean...
Everyone's weak on Shiro today.
Yes, yeah, it is. Where's my dex? Dexterity, there it goes. +2.
+2. Well, what's your number?
+2 to what?
Ew.
A 10. So it's 12. I got 12.
Okay. From below, you guys have made your way down.
I have moved out of the way.
Looking back up, you can see the Dragonborn Triton descend. Not really the best at climbing. Maybe gym class wasn't his strong suit.
No, I'm a swimmer, not a climber.
Yeah, you're
Point and laugh.
kind of like you do that thing where you grab a vine and the vine starts to slide rapidly down, and you have a moment of panic, thinking that perhaps this is the end. But it catches, and you manage to make it down without any mortal injury. And that brings us to your map, which I'm saving now.
I keep trying to wipe this. There's like a pink speck on the screen, and I kept trying to wipe it off, but I'm pretty sure it's on the board.
Where is it? Where do you see it?
It's on the map.
In the square?
It's on the top left-hand side, just chilling out. It's just a pink speck.
I don't think I see it.
Is it on your screen? Oh wait, is it on the whole? Like, have you got it all zoomed out?
Yeah, like I can see it. It's there.
I don't know.
I mean, I can see a lot. I actually built the entire map for this area ahead of time this time.
It's definitely a pink speck.
It's probably something I did then.
Let it float.
So in this room, as I open the book,
No, I broke it.
you find yourselves in the Grove. So the Grove is something that you have heard about already. You know from what you gathered in town that this is where the goblins appear to disappear. That's a weird statement.
Appear to disappear!
And as you make it down here, you notice that Kai has sort of disappeared. You can actually see in the dirt, though, where her tracks have trailed off. It looks as though she seemed capable enough, like this was some sort of like native territory for her almost, and she decided to go on ahead, confident with her navigation in this sort of terrain.
Alright, fine, whatever, leave us. We didn't care about you!
Let me read the description of your room. Luminescent fungus, shedding violet light, clings to the walls and ceiling of this wide cavern. The air is damp, chilly, and what's that word? Redolent, with odors of loam and decay. Loam and decay?
Right in.
A layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and remains of cave animals cover the floor. Several varieties of mushrooms and fungi grow in detritus, as well as a few saplings.
Do you guys hear the excited gasps from Grandma?
No.
Also in this room, it appears as though many things have kind of fallen down this hole where you stand. You can actually see that there are a number of pieces of equipment, just like shambled pieces of armor, broken sword hilts, and what looks to be like someone's watch and things among that, like an empty wallet and things of that sort. What's your passive perception?
What is our pet? It's based off of
13.
wisdom, right?
It's
13.
10 plus your wisdom, yeah.
Oh,
Just
so that'd be like
general
11.
question. Is anybody else having mine blip in and out, or is it just me?
She's blipping.
Am I
Okay.
broken? What's my internet like right now? My internet's not doing so good. Well,
Yeah, mine's
I-
11.
if there's anything I can do about that.
So my wisdom is 12 plus 1, so would that be a 13?
Mine's a 13.
But am I adding that right, people?
No, it's just 10 plus your wisdom modifier. The number 10
Oh.
plus your wism. You're not rolling anything.
I have a better than Grandma.
It should be listed under your.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
12 wisdom. And then plus
Yeah, I
10.
Wait. So on your character sheet, underneath your skills, there's a slot that says passive perception.
Cannot be 22.
It is not 22 because it's literally the number 10 plus whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Oh!
Your modifier would have to be 12 for that to work, which is impossible.
My wisdom is 12. I thought it was my wisdom.
No, your wisdom modifier.
Whoa, cheer!
No, wait.
How is my wisdom
wait,
higher
no.
than yours?
No. Shut up.
Shiro's a wizard. She doesn't need to be wise. She just needs to be.
My wisdom at least is, I guess, the reason
Okay,
mine is
so
low.
it's 10 plus 1, so it's 11.
I got 11 also.
Okay, good.
I'm
Thank God.
13, bitches!
Whatever, I'm mad.
Candy and Sylvan, you're kind of distracted with the dust and debris in the room. Sabuji, as you look up, you notice that there is some movement towards the southwestern side of the room. And in that corner, from what you can see in the low light, there is just a mountain of debris, more clutter, just general garbage that just seems to be piled up here, and things that seem almost out of place for the area that you're in. Like, you can see that there's strange contraptions looking maybe like they were of dwarven design. Some appear to be taken apart or half disassembled, but most of them are broken and in pieces. You can see there's like a couple of glass domes or screens of some sort, but sitting amongst the rubble is a very large screen of some sort.
Okay.
But between you and that pile, you make out that there are two forms moving about the room.
Ooh. Okay,
Also, shouldn't there be the corpses of the dudes we literally just tossed down here?
There's a dead bugbear, that's for sure.
Yeah, there is the
other
half
guy.
of a dead bugbear.
The other guy.
Actually, you don't see the other guy's body.
Do I know they're moving around, or they're just?
You know that there was another guy.
All right. Okay.
So you got half a bugbear.
Okay, I turn to these two idiots, and
Okay,
I say,
excuse me, I'm a half an idiot. I'm enough idiot for the whole group.
I told him, hey, look, can you see it? Fucking squint your eyes.
I squint my eyes.
I
thought
point out,
my eyesight was bad.
I know, I point out these figures, and I also point out this screen, this giant screen.
I'm going to immediately go towards it and see what the fuck
is
it is. What's
They're
this thing?
the vague shapes of figures that Sabuchi pointed out. Did you do that? Did you move forward?
Yes!
Okay. As you move forward, the image becomes clear, and it right fucking layer, which I'm not. How do I change layers? Come on.
Look, I'm not the.
Oh, fuck me, come on.
Can I pick up some vegetables while I'm down here?
Wait
Do
until
we
we
buy
figure out.
that? I guess so.
Whoops, I disappeared. I'm gonna move back over there temporarily and let myself move back over there.
That's the problem with this. Fuzzy figures become clear, and you see that they are animated skeletons, and each one holds some sort of gardening tool in their hands as they tend to the ground. Ooh, where are my dice?
See
I
that
may
small
have
fiber
forgotten
rolls
the
steal
most
them
important
too?
part of the game. Here we go.
My character, of course, is probably just gets very friendly and happily say hi there.
Oh, my minifigures are in this bag as well. Hello, Yoshi and Clicker.
Yoshi and Glicker, okay.
Yeah, we adopted a Yoshi in our game.
Okay.
So yeah, me dying to the Goombas, the story I had mentioned earlier, did benefit us. We do have a Yoshi now.
Yay!
Anyway, as you walk up and approach the skeletons, they don't seem to notice you even as you really stand before them. But where you're standing now, what happens?
Oh dear.
That's a really good
more
question.
dice.
What does happen in life?
I realize there's a certain part of me that finds some form of joy whenever my character gets in a sticky situation. Like, literally any character. Just like, okay, my character's in a sticky situation. This will be fun!
Okay. You feel a sharp pain in your ankle as you take 5 damage from a shrub that you are standing on top of. And it unfurls itself, as do many others.
Oh no, my dice! What the fuck?
And you see them start to shamble and move and become slightly more humanoid in form as you encounter a few more twig blights that reveal themselves among the shrubbery. And you are standing on one which I can no longer reach.
Would you like me to move slightly over?
Yes.
I guess we can
but,
move
but as it attacks you, they sort of kind of make this rustling noise at each other, and the skeletons pick up on that and finally turn to face you. And they now notice you and don't look too happy. So we'll do a quick, I guess, turn-based style fight, because initiative's kind of pointless here.
Oh, my dice is under my desk.
Good job there, genius.
So, Candy, you get to go next.
I get to.
I'm gonna try my best to do like a semi-clockwise.
I'm trying to think of what should I do. Spells. What spells do I have? I wish I had. The only thing I missed from the Google Docs thing was that I could actually use the whatchamacallit, the Guyma thing.
Right!
Oh dear.
I just bought it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out like how big is a 10-foot radius around my fucking character.
Not
enough.
Yeah, I think it's just a 2x2 square.
It's a weird thought that would make my life a lot more convenient that there's some sort of thing for this marking to show me how much fucking. Okay, so that only hit 3 people really. I was thinking of maybe using my shatter spell, but that might be a bit
That's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that's a 10-foot radius. Oh, okay. Wait, what? That's a 10-foot radius?
Oh wait, radius. Okay, no, that's not a 10-foot radius.
What? Is it like 2 squares besides me, right?
I don't know if you count as a square or not. That would make sense if it did, though. So yeah. That's a 10-foot radius. I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm actually like 100% tempted to use that spell because it's like that'd be fucking awesome, and also there's like enough people that'd be actually a good idea because it's one of those area of effect spells that would be a good idea. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Shatter, which is evocation. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point must make a Constitution save. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage on the save.
Hold up. I fucked up. There you
go. My dice
There's
is
a cheat sheet for radiuses.
Oh, thank you. That helps. What? Still, what?
Wow, my dice.
What? But we're not diagonally. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but that really doesn't make any sense because the fact that we're not directly in between 2 lines, we're in the center of a box, that fucking doesn't have any. I'm sorry, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at this.
No, I'm picking up on what you're putting down. It's okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's the mindset.
Oh, thank God. There's something that makes more sense.
I'm not going to argue either one. Whatever you... I don't give a shit.
I'm going to go with this one because it actually makes much more sense.
Okay. In case y'all haven't noticed, I'm fucking dead inside as a DM.
Oh.
I'm so tired of dealing with broken rules and shit. So go with whatever works for you.
I'm just gonna go with the logical 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Because that makes much more sense now. Instead of whatever the fuckery that is that they just suggested.
Yeah. So you hit 3 of them. What do they have to do?
They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I know this spell.
Wait. This spell.
Hey, in case you haven't noticed... Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say, dead guys don't usually have good constitution, but they actually do. That's 10 for the skeleton.
It's
going against your spell DC.
Oh, spell DC. What the fuck is my spell DC?
11 for the top shrub, and 6 for the bottom shrub.
Oh good, they all fail!
Okay, good.
Alright. this roll 3d8 for me.
Okay.
How do I do it
That is
again?
a good spell. You're gonna put the code in, which is roll, and then 3d8 plus whatever modifier, which you don't have one for this.
I just realized there's something that does that for me. Ta-da! Ta-da! There's the damage. So yeah.
Okay. They all die. Oops. What the fuck? I hate Roll20's setup. I can't just click what I want to click. Yeah, you shatter and they all shatter. Does that make noise?
Nope, surprisingly not.
Okay. I'm thinking of thunder.
Yeah, I didn't use Thunderwave.
Thunder in the thunder.
Alright.
That felt like a bad idea when we just entered a new dungeon.
Sylvan, you see this. What do you do?
Alright, so we still have this twig blight guy.
Yep,
and
you
this
still see one more bush wiggling forward, and skeleton farmer.
skeleton. Skeleton. Does the skeleton farmer do anything?
He hasn't done anything yet. His attention is on Candy though.
So he's slowly making his way over.
Yeah, he's got his shovel wielded, and he appears to be ready to do some serious gardening.
I guess I'm going to use Ray of Frost on the blight.
Okay.
And then please excuse
what's your
me.
range for Ray of Frost?
Let me find out for you.
60 feet.
60 feet.
So you're good.
Okay.
Sabuji is in between you and the blight, though.
Boop.
There you go.
There we go.
Just blast Grandma on the back of the head.
I mean, I could do, or I can do it over her since she's so short.
You son of a bitch!
You're short.
No, my dice! I was looking under my desk and around everything, and it didn't show up, and I was gonna get sad because this was $6 fucking. No, it just rolled across the room.
Okay, so it's 1d8.
Also, I'm short.
You also have to roll to see if you hit.
Oh damn it! I forgot.
Sometimes.
Out of all the things, how could I forget? Alright, let me see. Alright, so 11, but I can add 4 to that, right?
Yes, whatever your spell attack modifier is.
Alright, what's my spell attack modifier? It's 4.
Plus your
Plus 4.
Yes, you hit. So go ahead and do your damage.
Alright, good. 1d8. I got 2!
Okay. You blast it, and ice crystals flake off of its branches. It actually snaps off a couple branches. And it's covered with enough ice at this point that it's no longer shuffling and shambling.
Alright.
Grandma?
Wow, now I got my fucking dice back. Okay, let's see. I guess I will cast Sacred Flame on the bush person.
We freeze it and burn it like this.
I believe
There's a-
Sacred Flame does radiant damage, though, doesn't it?
Yes. Why is it? Should I know that it's that?
Oh, no, I was just wondering if it was radiant or fire.
It does try to yeah. Good. So the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, they're not generally that good at that. Yeah, no. That's a 3.
Okay, I'll roll 1d8. God, fuck, I've got so many things open. How do you do it? I don't know. The target takes no benefit. Okay. Roll d8. No.
I've got this one die that doesn't really roll, it just kind of like, as soon as it touches the table, it decides what it's going to be.
Tired.
It's the most dissatisfying die in the world.
Or just like clunk.
Yep.
There you go. It's 6.
Alright, and it too explodes.
Yay!
So
Can
all
we-
that's left is the skeleton gardener, and no longer seeing any response from the shrubs, looks almost as though like it's kind of lost track of what it was doing, and then returns to the soil that it was tending to.
Why not?
Okay. I guess we'll just kind of leave it alone? What the fuck?
So no more enemies?
No more enemies. The shrubs have dispersed. I've got to clean my fucking dice up.
Hey, can I pick some of the rotten fruit?
I don't know that the skeleton might not like that.
I mean, vegetables? Fuck him, I can kill him, he's a skeleton.
So over in the corner, you see a flickering of a light, and it flickers at first, and then it goes steady. It's a pretty bright light over in that corner of junk, and mishap machine parts and whatever else is over there. And a voice calls out that says, "Hello, is anyone there?"
Hello there, new friend. I'm gonna cross over closer.
I'm surprised I threw a rock at it. I
No throwing rocks at people, you weirdo.
Drew a line.
I didn't mean to draw a line.
It surprised me. I was like, what the fuck? And I just threw a rock, but it's
It
just
just
somehow
voice says, "Rude."
Harry.
We'll pick up some vegetables. Can I pick up vegetables, mine? Or will that
Looking
piss
around,
off?
there aren't really any vegetables here. It looks mostly like it was just like dead shrubs. You get the sense that maybe the skeleton wasn't the best gardener.
It tried. It did its best.
Can I pick up the watch?
Yeah, it's a broken watch. It doesn't really have any function. The battery's actually gone, but the rest is there.
Doesn't have any family sigils? Should I roll for them? I belong to are people that are missing? Oh, hello.
It doesn't. They were not very advanced people. This whole room full of technology is very out of place compared to what you normally know.
Okay.
Yeah, especially since we have a person with the TV head. My character isn't recognized.
Yeah,
That's just
there is what appears to be a construct speaking to you right now.
Your face is very illuminating here. I can see things clearly now. Do you need help out of the pits? The giant pile of whatever?
I'm not sure how Mime is handling this, so...
Do you guys choose to assist him?
Yes, I'm going to assist him.
Okay. You take hold of him. He's pretty well wedged into this pile of garbage, but you manage to find limbs of some sort to take hold of and pull out. And as you manage to get him out of the garbage, you see he's actually missing a leg.
Oh dear.
So your name's not exposed. Hold on.
Do you need an arm?
Well, I didn't tell them his name yet anyway.
Yeah, I just wanted you to be able to see it. So yeah, he's definitely injured to the point where he can't really get up.
He looks down at his missing leg and he goes, "Oh dear, well that's a problem."
Oh, I can see that pink dot now, I have to say.
I don't know what this thing is, so I kind of hit him with stuff.
Okay.
I hold the stick and just no, stop hitting things with a stick.
I need to know what this is. It's freaking me out, man.
It's a construct. Stop hitting things with a stick.
Can I eat?
Excuse me, ma'am, would you kindly stop hitting me?
Well, you called her ma'am. She likes that.
I feel like when she hits you, your head just does the no signal colors.
It inflicts static.
It's fucking like Yoda hitting fucking R2D2.
Well, do you think your leg would be amongst this pile of things if we found that? Would you be able to fix this?
If you can find my leg, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm sure it's in here somewhere.
Well, I guess I don't have a point of investigation. Actually, I didn't put it in investigation today.
I have 4 points in investigation.
Well, you get to investigate the pile of junk.
Can I poke his leg? I mean, their leg?
I roll a d20, yeah?
Yes.
And add 4 to it.
Just static noise.
I feel like this is the sound that Sylvan makes while looking through the pile.
We all just look at him with extreme concern, just like, are you alright?
There's like a question mark on his screen.
I got a 9 plus 4 is 13.
Yep. While you're digging through this estranged pile of assorted technologies, you come across a couple different types of legs. They look like, you find definitely like a regular ass prosthetic leg, but that's not it. And then slowly through sifting, you do manage to find one that appears to match this strange person's limb.
Can I see that real quick?
No.
No.
Can I touch the TV bed?
No.
The person's leg.
No.
I'm not asking you. I'm touching the leg. Do I get a reaction?
It's definitely his leg.
I hold
All
the
right,
leg
I'm gonna take a bite out of it.
No, I hold it out of her range.
No, I'm using the one still attached.
No, I shove you away with my foot.
I'm biting it. I'm
Bailey, you're a small child.
So wait, hold on. So is Sabuji biting him like?
Yeah, that's why they
his.
The regular one, the one that's still there?
Yeah, she tested it to see if like she smacked it and if it moved or anything. Did it move?
I mean, it's definitely his leg, and therefore it is attached to him.
I know, but will he automatically kick her away or like?
He'll do you one better. His arm transforms into a blaster, and he points it at you.
God damn it! I just wanted a bite. God.
He's metal, so.
Well, I don't
Have fun gnawing on metal.
Okay, now
Emma cracks a tooth.
I go and I wave a hand.
I present the leg back to this mysterious robot man. And I
You
go,
you thrust your hands in there and step out the Zelda thing comes along.
He goes, thank you. And he takes back his leg and kind of lines it up where it should have been, and it just kind of like reconnects itself. He looks kind of sad about his ripped pants, though. He's dressed very, very nicely.
Yeah, I would say you are definitely missing that pant leg from like knee down.
Quite,
Does my
quite
character?
sad about that. It's
I'm
just
pretty
gone.
sure. I'm pretty sure my character has a spare pair of pants somewhere hiding.
I don't know, did Kai throw them out?
No. Well, he still did. He got I'm pretty sure, like, once we came back to our senses and we're
Yeah,
no
that was
longer.
like, those were like dream pants.
Dream pants. Throwing out the
Does
dream
I have
pants.
some traveler's clothes?
I mean,
yeah,
he
you-
has pants on. It's just he's got a ripped leg, and he's just kind of sad about it.
Well, I
I
want
have to
Because
is
it
actually-
looks like these pants cost quite a bit of coin.
I have to
Yeah.
ask how tall is the TV head dude?
That's what I was debating. How tall is Candy? Because Candy's the
feet.
tallest, right?
Not
Sylvan's
the tallest.
the tallest.
How tall is Sylvan?
Like
8
8 foot.
8'10".
Okay, so Sylvan's still taller because he's about 7.
Sweet, I get to be the
Nice.
tallest.
I feel like Sylvan looks a lot like Magnus in physique, but just like whenever it comes time to show that, it just doesn't work.
What are those muscles on your body for?
They're for looking pretty.
They're for
I take the
swimming.
prosthetic leg.
They're for
Is this like where bodybuilders don't have actual muscles? They just have cotton stuffed into themselves.
Yeah, this is like the reptilian side, like the dragon side. That's all purely for attracting mates.
No, I do it for swimming. I swim a
Oh,
lot.
that's right. You are buff for swimming.
But still to attract mates.
Yes, yeah, thank you. It has multiple purposes for swimming and to look buff and cute to other women.
To crush cans with my abs.
Oh my god, I wish I could do that.
This
Don't we
conversation
all?
is canon.
Okay, so I was gonna offer some pants to him because I still have costume pants everywhere, just hiding.
Yeah, okay.
I'm taking
Candy,
that prosthetic leg.
you offer this very posh-looking gentleman your ragtag traveler's clothes.
I have nicer pairs of pants that I'm not wearing.
Yeah, so on his screen, you see a this is a subconscious thing. Like he'll display things that he's maybe thinking and doesn't say out loud. He doesn't mean to display them though. You see like flies flying around. He would not wear such lowly garments.
No offense, then.
Your pants are shit!
My character only vaguely understands this. Vaguely, kind of, sort of. He's not very easily offended, really.
Okay, so what's your name, TV man?
Does Silva know what a TV is?
Okay,
no.
what is your name, stranger?
Yeah, you guys, technology is not super common from where your backgrounds are held.
No.
So this creature is extremely like high tech to you. You've never seen anything like it before.
Fucking fight it! I don't know what this is.
I guess that would be a natural response, really, with everything that you've seen.
I mean, my character's initial reaction, I guess, when he was a horse was to lick things, but he's not gonna fucking lick the TV head.
I think that grandma is that type is like, oh, I must be competitive? No.
Grandma is not the white person in the horror movie.
And she also took that prosthetic leg. I just want you to know she packed that up.
Okay.
She just has a leg now, okay.
Yes.
It's definitely not proportionate to your body.
I know, good.
But yes, basically my character is just like, here, do you want some spare pants? No, okay, never mind then. That's understandable. That's why they're the spare pants.
Do you introduce yourself?
Yes.
Yes. Are you referring to me or them? Because
Well, I guess both, honestly.
Yes.
okay, I guess I'll go first. Then.
That
He's brushing himself down, trying to get all this like dirt off of him. He looks very displeased that it's there, and he says, "My name is Hijack Mainframe Silvervale, but you may call me Jack."
Good.
Nice to hear. I am Kanendi Funfetti. You can call me Candy.
He's so noble.
He is though.
Oh, I just got a pop-up. Delete the previous version of Windows?
Yeah.
That's probably
Running
my
slow.
idea. Generally, it's a good idea because it takes up a huge amount of memory.
Is that
So
gonna
much.
fuck with anything?
I
No,
wouldn't do
it
it
just-
right now.
I'll just see if there's any like bigger glitches that appear, I guess, and then like when wait a month or so, just see if anything weird happens, or if your computer suddenly declares that you do not have any more memory for any more room to hold this shit. That's what happened in my case. It's just like, you don't have any more space, you gotta fucking get rid of shit. And it's like, why do I not have enough space? And I found that there is the huge update just lingering in my computer, just like, why the fuck are you there? Anywho.
Okay. So I am Sylvan Roy. I'm tall. Sorry.
That's about all I can do.
No,
I'm getting better.
I love it. You come off so silly as barbarian of the group, but you're definitely not. It's so cute.
I'm getting better. Jeez.
Sabuchi, do you introduce yourself at all?
No,
Or you don't trust him enough for that?
I don't trust him. I don't trust like that.
and this is Sabuchi.
I eat a booger.
He looks absolutely horrified.
Good.
Like it's just like I can't even think of what he would display on his screen, but he's just like, oh god, no.
Like I imagine like those.
My character's just like, yeah, we
like
have
a horror
pretty
movie
much-
of a woman screaming.
Yeah, it's the painting the scream.
We have pretty much the same reaction anytime we have to converse with her.
This is Sabuji. She likes to be called Grandma. Don't ask me why. But
I didn't ask to be called Grandma.
yes, you did. I have recordings of it. Yeah, you might want to stay away from her. She will eat you alive. She already tried to eat. She already tried to eat us a few times. We're not really sure why we keep her around.
She'll eat parts of you.
Yeah, I haven't tried to eat you. I've ate like parts.
You took some of my scales.
I asked you for them.
That's true. Okay, fine.
So Jack is currently focused on Candy, and since Candy's just a tiny bit shorter, he leans over and he's kind of like really up in your personal space with that screen, and he goes, "What are you?"
I'm a drow. I think, kind of, sort of. Technically a unicorn.
What are you? A unicorn?
It is.
Kind of. I mean, I'm stuck in the form of a drow, but according to me, I'm not sure what drows are either.
So he's got his hands behind his back, you know, doing that thing that, like, you know.
Oh, so my character's probably fucking blushing.
And he's just like, well, I suppose that explains a lot. You don't see many unicorns these days.
He's an animal.
I mean, thank you for that confirmation, Sabuchi.
And apparently you could eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's generally not a good thing, but you generally do get cursed.
They're considered a delicacy.
No, we're not. We're not a delicacy.
I've had unicorn testicles before. It was like...
That's a little weird.
They're pickled cow. You know how that's a pickled cow? I've had pickled...
I can assure you those are probably actual horse testicles.
Aww.
But their poop is very popular among children.
I know.
That's just a chicken nuggets.
It's a palate. My palate knows the difference. Thank you.
Are you sure?
This is a conversation I didn't want to be part of. Just let you guys know.
Anywho, yes, I am a drow. If you want to, I can take off my hat and whatever the heck this thing is that I have underneath my hat that I forgot the name of the hood thing.
The flute?
The hood thing. My character that pulls off his hat and pulls off the weird hood thing that he's wearing, and there's elf ears. He does look like an actual drow. Other than his very dark blue skin. Blue eyes, white hair. Anyway.
He seems convinced that you're not lying to him, so he's satisfied with this answer.
I love that he's questioning, like, Candy more than he is Sylvan.
Robot guy, how'd you get down here?
I was just about to ask that! I was just about to ask that!
Why don't we trap you in a corner?
Anywho!
No. Once again, he looks kind of horrified.
Oh, I'm going to just ask you, how did you get down here anyways?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I just had the visual of Grandma, like, not just reaching into her shirt to scratch her boob, just, like, pulling the whole thing down and exposing the boob to scratch it.
It is scary.
No, that's horrifying.
No, it goes for a while. Like, it's a grandma boob.
Okay. I'm just going to thoroughly ignore this. I'm going to ask the cat robot man if you would like to move slightly so that he doesn't see.
They jingle jangle all night long. Swing low.
Swing.
Would you like to move out of this visage of horror and...
Don't leave me, please.
So who asked him a question?
I asked him, like, Sabuchi moves.
I'm exploring. I can hear you guys. I'm just looking for shit.
I did ask, like, how did he get down here?
He's like, yes. Good question. You see, I was up above. I was helping out with the recent attacks, and it seems that may have gotten knocked offline for a little bit. And next thing I knew, I was tossed down here. I couldn't find my leg. And, well, you know how it goes. Being legless, can't exactly get around. But thank you for returning my leg to me.
You're welcome.
Thumbs up. I give thumbs up.
They took my boot.
I am quite sad about the loss of my pants, though.
We can always buy you new ones when we get out of here.
Believe me, you can't afford to buy me new ones.
I have 384 gold.
I'm just gonna move along now. I suppose we should continue exploring. Is there any doors out of this place, or we just entered a hole that leads to nowhere?
In fact, I sent you a picture of your map.
Oops, where's the map?
I can play for about like 5 more minutes, guys.
Can I ask
Right.
if he saw the human beings, or like anybody come past here that looked human?
I can answer that one actually. The humans passed through here. You've gathered by now for sure that the humans were last seen about 2 months ago. Oh, actually, I can't answer that because how fucking long were you down here, Jack? How long would you assume you've been down here?
A very long time, considering when was the last time the, whole village and stuff was attacked up there.
Yeah, so I guess you have been here long enough to have witnessed that. I'd say you've been drifting in and out of consciousness where you are right now. So you've seen a couple of travelers come through here. You've actually seen Bellic himself. And you know him to be a decrepit, almost sickly-looking older man. And you've seen him traveling through. He's never gone up out of this area, but he's traveled through this one specifically a couple times. And you do know that he has a pet of some sort that follows him faithfully.
Great pets. Fantastic.
He relays this like a picture book story.
Oh.
Okay, but I have to ask, is it like a child's drawing?
Yes.
Oh. I'm looking at like,
Well, he figures the intelligence rate here isn't very high, so they're super colorful and like a children's storybook.
I mean, it's still a way to see what the fuck it is that we're talking about. That still kind of helps.
It's the new
I want to touch
Thundercat
his
style.
face.
Oh god, the new Thundercats.
Do we see what the pet looks like, or is it just like a vague?
Hijack, give me a... Let me look at the skills list.
Touch your face.
Okay, well, Samuji, you're getting a little creepy there.
Because
Or at least
it's playing magic pictures.
Yeah, I guess just do me a regular perception roll. See if you were able to pick up on that at the time.
It's 15.
Okay, you don't recall all the details, but you do recall that it hopped.
Oh.
Like,
Well, that does...
You know, you don't know from like visually like the features it had, but you know the movement it had was a very bouncy movement.
He displays a kangaroo.
I give him a really confused look, going, "What the fuck is a kangaroo?"
I try to catch it.
like pawing at the screen.
I like Samuji's like that. Like I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying. I'm like reaching out my hand, but like I'm not grabbing anything because I'm fucking 3 feet tall.
Yeah, he definitely
Like,
does not want you to touch his face.
I know.
He is
That's understandable.
well clear of those grabby little hands.
It's like, oh, like a cat batting at a fly that's outside the window. Like, oh. Fascinating.
Do you know where they might be? Magical metal man, Jack?
Hijack, when he came through here the first time that you saw him, he was with the humans. And he took them, they didn't, it wasn't the first time they were coming down here, but he was with them. And he took off through the southernmost door.
Alright, well.
You have seen him return since then and go off towards the eastern door.
Alright, guys, so southern or eastern?
We shall go to the southern door, since that seems a little bit more important to rescue the people.
Okay, yeah.
And we should probably let this poor man out of the corner.
Jack, would you like to accompany us, or would you like to go back to where you came from?
Jack stands very proper. And he's like, well, considering you have finally restored my leg, I suppose I can lend a hand.
Cool, excellent. Alright, someone else will keep an eye on Grandma.
Hopefully not figurative, hopefully not literally.
I mean, it's not a big deal to him. He'll just put it back on, but...
Alright, through the southern wall, and is it okay if I
My
call
character
it
didn't
there?
actually make that joke out loud, I have to say that much.
I don't see any doors on this map, but...
They're hard to see. I tried to leave them in, though. It's in the south.
Oh, I can't actually move my token, so...
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I forgot to put you in control of it.
Also, you probably should show his name now, and his health bar. Give us all of your secrets!
I don't know why you guys can't see that stuff. I tried to make it for you, but I think only the people in control can see their own.
I can see even health bars. I can see Sylvans and Candies. I just can't see Jack.
Yeah, I mean, I can see everybody else's, but... And I obviously see Jack's, but I don't know why they can't see his.
They might have to refresh. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but we don't have to worry about it too much right now.
I was gonna say, don't you have to go...
Yeah.
Sabu... yeah, whatever.
Going south. I'm just going to put that here so we don't forget.
What?
We're going south.
Okay.
And then they were just leaving the skeleton in the garden.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
Okay, so next time, now that all my stats are completely
Next
good,
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Now that I understand that I have 10 magic spells instead of 4 now. And that I have a dragon breath and all that, and I'm resistant to cold.
I don't think you've come in contact with any Oh, you have, though. The
Miss Rip.
Yep, the methods that you fought.
So, yeah.
Okay, my character.
Okay, but yes, that's why this episode is so short. It's my fault. And next time it'll be longer, hopefully.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
I have to make that joke repeatedly. I'm sorry, I must. Anywho.
Smash the dragon, drive it right back into its den. Smash the dragon,